Deep Frontier is a big project financed by the Willem Foundation, where the great topic of the project is that we want to explore and do research in deep rooting of crops. We want to study deep roots because we know from previous research, both our own and others, that some plant species have the ability to grow very deep in the soil. But our understanding of how much, when, how deep, and what they do down there, what do they get hold of, water and nutrients and so on, is far too limited. Or you can phrase it differently. We want to understand if we can exploit the subsoil better in our crop production. We started with building a range of facilities for studying deep roots. And we have built a facility that we call our root towers. It's a kind of ridger boxes where we have very excellent access to study the roots.
This is what we call our root towers, which is a facility of 12 rhizo boxes. They are 4 meters tall, one 20 meters wide and 60 centimeters in depth. And in the middle, they are divided into 2 different chambers. So in total, we have 24 research units. They are filled with different types of soil. The bottom 2 meters is subsoil that is taken from below 2 meters in the field. Then above that and until 20 centimeters below the top, it's another subsoil that's taken from below 50 centimeters in the field. And then in the top we have a topsoil 20 centimeters deep. The towers are also equipped with an irrigation system in the top of the towers. Each chamber has a drip irrigation and we can irrigate when needed. And we also have rainout shelters we can add above the plants so we can avoid precipitation and control exactly how much water is coming into the towers. In the bottom of the towers is a wick material placed in order to allow for drainage of the towers, so they will never be waterlogged in the deep soil layers. The towers are made so we can take pictures, images all the way down. They are divided in 20 centimeter panels and we can cover the entire soil surface from down to 4 meters depth. And they are equipped with TDR sensors, so we can in 4 different depths, so we can follow the water use of the plants growing there. And finally, it's possible to open these panels and either take samples out from the soil or inject traces or isotopes and then measure on the above ground plants if they have taken up the, for example, water or nitrogen or other trace elements we have injected. In addition, we've made this type of ingrowth cores that can be inserted into the towers. So they are plastic tubes with holes drilled in them, and you can fill them with soil and inject different traces. When we look at the root function, we use tracer techniques. So injecting either isotopes or traces of different nutrients at a specific depth, and then by determining the uptake in the above ground biomass, we can see if the roots are actually functioning at that depth. The root towers is a really unique facility because it is very difficult in general to study roots, and especially to study deep roots. Many studies are only looking at the top meter of the soil. A lot of methods are destructive, so you have to take samples and destroy some of the plants at the same time. So by building these large rhizo boxes, we can actually study roots down to 4 meters depth.